and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer.
And I am Bertrum.
And I am Professor Charles Waldman.
And this is our review for the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. So, dear viewers, the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction originally released in 2005. A year I remember fondly as the year I first played such fantastic video games as Kingdom Hearts 2, Devil May Cry 3, and Condemned Criminal Origins. It was also the year I first cosplayed as the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, how did you accomplish that?
A lot of green paint and a massive codpiece.
I'm sorry I asked now.
But we're not here to talk about that, dear viewers, no. We are here to discuss Ultimate Destruction. And just like that beautiful bearded bastard Barry Burton, you're probably wondering...
What is this? What is it? What is this?
The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction is an action-adventure game thing with an original story written by some talented bastards from Marvel Comics.
Do these talented bastards have names?
Of course they do. Everyone has a name, Professor. Even the bloody shark from Jaws 4 has a bloody name.
Edgar?
Close. Edwina. Anyway, in this game we play as, you guessed it, the Incredible Hulk, as he contends with the military, the bloody abomination, and even an evil version of himself. Naughty Hulk.
I believe he's called the Devil Hulk.
I like my name better. Anyway, as the Hulk and the Naughty Hulk, you take on missions including boring fetch quests, as well as wrecking everything foolish enough to get in your way. Fight bosses, the usual action-adventure bollocks. So let's review this Marvel video game the only way I know how. Badly. And let's start with what I liked about Ultimate Destruction. Oh, speaking of things I like it when you subscribe to the channel. So do that for me, dear viewer. Doing so will allow me to live out my lifelong fantasy of having 1,150 subscribers. Ha ha! The first thing I simply must commend Ultimate Destruction for is letting us feel up the Hulk. I mean, feel like the Hulk. Most things in this game are destructible, so if you have a fetish for smashing cars, buildings, street lamps, pensioners, then this game will let you indulge in that little fantasy. And it's lots of fun. I even found myself voicing the Hulk as I played. Ha ha! Get out of my way, puny mortal. Don't make me horny. You won't like me when I'm horny. Large flat white, please. No sugar. Things like that.
You are one weird man.
Haha, thank you. The game is at its best when it just lets you loose on the city and says, go nuts. The game also looks very cartoon-like, rather appropriate for a comic book video game. This is very much what I'd imagine Hulk hentai looks like. The story also goes to some very dark places, which I always enjoy. There's darker alter egos, dead family members. That one's my favorite. A distinct lack of knock-knock jokes.
Knock.
Get the hell away from my door, or I'll set my mechanical robot dog on you. And I must warn you, intruder, she is in heat. and you are just her type.
Moving away from the door now?
Wise choice. The game also has a lot of combat moves you can unlock, and you can buy these with smash points that you earn from doing story missions, boring side missions, the usual video game bollocks. Speaking of bollocks, let's talk about what I didn't like so much about Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. While it is fun playing as the Hulk, smashing stuff, throwing crap at helicopters, etc., the actual missions are very, very dull. Defend this building from tanks, bring this part back to the church, smash 3 generators to pass go or some nonsense, destroy 4 satellites for reasons. And all of these missions take place in the same boring locations. City streets, a desert. Boring. The actual good stuff about this game, the story cutscenes and the boss fights, are spread fairly thin. So most of your time is spent doing these boring fetch quests. And let me just say that the sheer amount of enemies this game throws at you is annoying. Can't I just take this metal scrap back to the church? This game's hub location, without being molested by dickheads with rocket launchers, 27 helicopters, and 53 tanks manned by vegetarians. I've no idea if they were vegetarians. I'm probably making that part up, but it's annoying nonetheless. Don't get me wrong, dear viewers. The basic gameplay is fun. I love punching people in the face, and doing it in this game is fun too. And at least in this game, there's less chance of the old bastard punching me back, or breaking 3 of my fingers on the prick's face.
I told you before, you need to stop picking fights with people in the nursing home. Your grandfather must be so ashamed. Especially considering it was him you punched in the face.
Well, he beat me at chess. What would you do if you suffered such humiliation? I am a Grand Master.
I think you mean Grand Bastard.
What was that?
Nothing.
Anyway, Ultimate Destruction is fun at times. Though frankly, for me, it's annoying most of the time. Who knows? Maybe in the future we'll get a remaster/remake/adult movie parody, and I'll like the game a little more.
What?
Therefore, I declare that the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction is okay. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review for Ultimate Destruction. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Say goodbye, Bertrum.
Goodbye, Bertram.
Say goodbye, Professor.
Yes, goodbye, Professor.
Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.